Okay. So we're going to go over just the class setup in general. Now I am a Prestige 5 medic. If medic is really your favorite class, or you have a favorite class, or something you're going to do a solo run with, try to get it to Prestige 5. It does have a lot of benefits of being at a high Prestige. I'd still level up your weapons first, but it'll do more good for you than being Prestige 5. You get your trophy faster too. So how you want to run your medic, there's two different ways. There's one way to run if you're with a very supportive team that is working with you, and I'm going to set it up and then cover it. So okay, so this is the setup for if you are working with a fully functioning team that respects your use of the medkits, that doesn't just grab up the medkits when they see them. They know that you're a medic, they know what your skills are, and they know that they're better off having you heal them with it. So with that being said, we're going to cover that, and then we're going to cover what I'm going to actually do for my solo run. So, sugar-coated, healing a teammate also gets them a temporary health boost. I want to use that because a lot of the times when you heal up somebody, you can be in tough situations where you want to have them have a little bit of a stim effect. Applying the medkits faster can be nice, but realistically, if you're level 30, what you should do when someone is down is you should run to them, stim yourself, get the masking effect, pick them up, heal them on the spot. Then they'll get the stim, and then you'll have a chance of saving your medkit. So let me just repeat that. Person goes down. Either run to them, stim, then pick them up. So stim yourself, then heal them immediately. As soon as they're up, heal them. Have them start swinging just to fight off any zombies. If they have a chainsaw, even better. Then there you go. Because when you stim somebody up, they don't get masked, and they have a high chance of dying. So again, just follow that strategy. It works very well. Next one I use is Pick Me Up. Any teammate revived by you will gain a temporary health boost. I keep that one on just in case I pick somebody up and I don't have a medkit handy. They at least have something, and I don't have to waste a stim to pick them up. I still will stim somebody up to pick them up, but very rarely. Only if they're somewhere where I cannot get to them and they're gonna die. Patch up I find to be very ineffective. 20 to 30% really isn't that big of a difference. Painkiller, the stim pistol effect lasts longer, 50% longer. When you get to Prestige 1, you get Painkiller 2. That's 75% extra stim. That's quite a long time that your teammate's going to be stimmed, or yourself. So definitely go with Painkiller. Empathy is nice. But trust me, that Painkiller combination is going to make your stim pistols last a very long time. That's a tier, a Prestige 3, Prestige 2 perk. You just apply your medkits faster. That will combine with Triage. So if you do have Triage equipped, you can heal people a lot faster. But again, just stick with what I have set. Wheatgrass, just because you want to have enough health. You go from taking 7 hits to go down from 5, which doesn't seem like much, but you'd be surprised at how often you live on that much. You can find an SMG or a gun pretty quick in the game. If you're having a hard time getting to a point where you're finding tier 2 weapons, you got to reevaluate your strategy, because you should be able to get to tier 2 weapons silently in most maps. So next we have efficiency. This is a really awesome perk. So I'll just read it out and I'll explain some things about it. 35% chance of using a medkit without depleting your supply. So that's about a 1 in 3 chance, a little bit over. Now, before a few patches back, you used to be able to use efficiency. Sometimes you'd be able to use the medkit on somebody 5 times in a row. But with the newer patches, not this most recent one that I know of, a few ones back, if it doesn't happen the first time or the second time, it's going to happen the third time. So they made sure that percentage-wise, it's always going to happen based on that percent. So if you have a 50% chance on something, if it doesn't happen the first time, it's going to happen the second time. So even if you don't get it the first or second, the third time you're going to get it. And sometimes you'll get lucky and one med kit can heal your whole entire team. And then the rest of your team, at that point, can take the extra med kits. So you heal everybody first, then they take the rest of the med kits. Again, this is if you're playing with a team that respects and knows that you get the med kits first. You get priority. Don't waste your time with good karma. It's a waste of a perk. We're going to cover combat medic next. I'll take that as one of the most important perks you can choose on this class. Killing a special zombie gives you a 100% chance to restore 1 equipment charge. You will have 3 stim shots. 1 stim shot you're always going to save for yourself, unless it extenuating circumstances. But that 1 stim pistol that you have left is for you to kill a special infected and to get another stim. So you should be on the lookout for things like gas bags, lurkers. Those are really easy things that you can kill to get a stim. You won't need stim bags if you run your class like this. 30 seconds isn't that long. So you should be looking to kill as many lurkers and gas bags as you can. Keep 3 stim pistols in your inventory. And then what I like to do is if I have 3, I'll stim somebody. If I see a bag, I'll use all my stims and then pick up the bag if no one else needs it. Or if I know I'm going to kill a special infected and I have 3, I'm going to shoot a lurker or a gas bag just to get another refill and keep someone stimmed up. The third prestige perk is going to be stim pistol range increased by 25%. That is handy if you stim people up a lot. It is a nice perk, but it's not the best one out of the prestige perks in my opinion. Honestly, one of the first one is, and then just mainly the first one. So next we're going to go to the first part of the third set of trees. In the zone, using a stim pistol or medkit adds 50% fire and damage boost for 10 seconds. That's a really great perk to use for you and your teammates. So for example, if you've got a fully loaded gun, you're looking at a tower, and you need to do some serious damage, say you've got 10 seconds left on the countdown, or say there's a bull in front of you, and you need that little extra oomph, you can stim yourself out. You're going to go invisible from the other perks we have equipped, and you have 10 seconds to unload. So if you have like an assault shotgun or a heavy weapon, and you stim yourself out and use that, it's a really effective way to clear out a wall of zombies or to kill a bull, etc. Or if you give it to somebody like the gunslinger who's maybe firing away using swapping, I can't remember the name of the perk where you get 50% increased damage for swapping guns every 3 seconds, but there's a lot of potential there. Secret ingredient, every single medic setup you're going to use this. It's a clutch that people use to get by, especially when you're first starting this game. Secret ingredient's a game changer. It helps you when you're first starting out to get out of really crappy situations, stimming yourself. And then when you progress further into the game, you'll figure out when to stim your teammates before they actually need it. Like right before they get bulled, stimming them out, masking them so that way they don't get hit, and you save their life. Literally, their life and their health. And then this third one's just up to your choice. I personally like Adrenaline because I use a variety of different guns. I'm not married to the SMG. And when my 50% reload speed's a lot for every single time you reload when you're below 25% health. Now, if that applies to when you're stimmed, I'm not sure, but I don't think it does. Lobotomy's great if you're really good at getting headshots and you're using, if you're really good at using headshots and not shotguns. If you're married to SMGs, swapping mags is always good. Finally, we have the Navy SEAL 2. Your SMG range is increased by 25%. It's a cool perk. It's not that great. And we'll cover these top ones. Obviously, you start with a stim, compact SMG, and a med kit. You already are going to be able to heal people and heal yourself at the same time. That's why it's important that you get the med kits first. This can be, you don't have a choice, but your teammates will basically be on the ground longer. You have more time to save them. Sometimes when you're in an objective, it can actually screw you over. That's a very helpful perk. If you can't get to them, you can at least stim them up. But a lot of the times they're going to end up dying if you just stim them up and you don't heal them. Just, you know, but sometimes you don't have a choice. And then Doctor's Bag, you just get more health restored to your teammates. So let's go through if you're playing with a very selfish team. The only thing I change on this one is going to be, instead of efficiency, I'm going to switch to Combat Medic. Now what Combat Medic is going to do is you kill 15 zombies in rapid succession. Easily done with heavy weaponry such as an RPG. I like to use payloads for it. MGLs, not really assault shotguns. Machine guns will do the trick. Chainsaws will really do the trick. A chainsaw is like a go-to medic weapon, and you'll see why if I get one in this run. You can stim out, you can pull out your chainsaw, you can kill a special infected like a bull by chainsawing them in the back. Right before that bull hits you, you stim out, get your chainsaw out, walk around them, chainsaw them in the back. So, Combat Medic, again going over that, 50% chance to get a med kit, cooldown of 180 seconds. That is a long cooldown, very, very long. Longest, I think, in the whole game. I use this perk if I'm playing with randoms and I'm not sure how they're going to play. Because then I know I'm going to get a med kit. If they're stealing all the med kits, they can steal all the med kits for themselves. I know that if I get 15 kills, I'll get my med kit. And then I can choose to heal them or not. You know, if someone on the team is saving med kits for me, then I'll heal them. 50% chance means that if you get 30 kills, you are going to get a med kit. So, shooting at a giant wall of zombies, you're going to get a med kit. Just make sure you have empty space in your inventory for it when you begin the horde. So, for this solo run, I'm kind of torn on using efficiency or combat medic. I think I'm going to use efficiency just because it's kind of annoying how many med kits it gives you in a solo run. And you get better loot when your whole team's healed. So this is how we're going to run our medic with efficiency. Because I'm going to take good care of my bots, and they're supposed to take good care of me. And let's get started on New York 1 on Extreme. No glitches or mutators, of course.
Slow and silent.
In my opinion, a lot of people might argue this. Maybe they won't. Your first stims for yourself.
You hear me?
Keep your health up.
Hey, what's up? I don't see you guys
You
on
can't
the
heal
road.
people if you're down.
We're going for it. Trying the subway to Inwood.
So I'll usually stim right off the bat.
Yeah, really? I don't maybe the grunts will wipe
Or when I'm about to feel like I'm about to get injured. So
You're rat food now.
hey, so see, I got a refill from my my special infected kill. I one lurker, so that's one free stim. Now, because the bots can't take bags, I'm going to be taking all the bags. And I'm going to demonstrate a few ways that you can deal with certain special infected. So I hear a lurker in there. Okay, so say for example you hear a special infected around a corner, say you're the last person standing, and you're a little bit nervous about getting lurkered because you get lurkered all the time. Stim, turn the corner, kill the lurker, get your refill.
Stay together. Creeper's close.
That's if you're feeling like you're having a hard time getting lurkers or you're not confident about where he's at. You can also stim at the very last minute, right before he hits you, and even if he does tackle you and you get the stim off, you'll get up and get masked, but you gotta be quick to kill it, because as soon as that masking goes away, he's gonna tackle you. And also for future reference too, if your teammate gets down by a lurker and you stim them up, they're just gonna get tackled by the lurker and killed. So the masking effect does not apply to down teammates. Anyways, let's see if efficiency works. Bunko took a little bit of damage. There's an extra medkit there, so I'm not about to leave it.
Okay, this should help. Thank you.
Did not duplicate, but she got that nice stim effect. I think she can take like almost 14 hits now, maybe 13. just because I want to
You're rat
refill.
food now.
That again just demonstrates why I don't even really need this bag. And now, since I have two,
Using a stem.
I'm gonna nail my team with as many stims as I can, including myself. You gotta take care of yourself if you're gonna take care of other people. That applies in this game and in real life. A lot of people will debate what's better, the fixer
I
or the
like
medic.
it.
In my opinion, the fixer's better. If you're playing with a well-oiled team and you know how to mask properly, you really won't even need to heal that often. Now, if you're playing with a group of people that's having a hard time staying alive, the medic can definitely be very helpful, but it's a good one to use. So since I see a lurker there, I'm going to stim, kill him, and get the refill.
What do we have here?
Very efficient. Just be observant about how many stims you got when you killed one last, and you'll never run out. Literally, you can stay alive in Jerusalem too, looking for car parts, just surviving on killing special infected. You'll probably run out of ammo before you end up dying, depending on your skill level. So it looks like we have an MGL here. I have a machine gun. We're going to end up using as many heavy weapons as we can because we need them as a medic. We're going to sim out the squad. Hit Bunko up. Angel. Tishan. We're going to take this extra bag. They're all drugged up and ready to go. I've got my guns.
Come on.
We're going to use this machine gun or whatever heavy weapon you happen to have. See how Tishan was getting his butt kicked? Just stim him out. I'm going to stim myself.
We're taking care of it.
So that's tactical simming. I saw that Tishan's health was going down. Saw a need, you know. Shot him up with a stim. Bought him enough time to get enough kills. He didn't take much damage. Prime example of saving somebody with a stim right there. Instead of letting him get pulled and picking him up and healing him, stim him out before he gets taken out. You're not focused as much on, I mean, obviously I'm getting a lot of kills because I'm just better than the bots, as you should be, but when you're playing with the team, your primary goal is not to get the most kills. Your primary goal is to get kills, but keep your team alive. So you're keeping your ears open for stuff like that. I heard that bull, stop what I was doing, let the rest of the team continue. And when you're a good medic, your team can trust you. Like, you know that you're going to get that stim, or you know you're going to get that med kit. You don't have to worry about it. So, for example, I hear the lurker down there. It's been 30 seconds. Gonna get my refill. You can do that for your team. I technically should have maybe done that for Bunko because she's lower health. And I got killed. I'm gonna edit that first portion because I feel like I had a lot of good demonstrations as far as the using of the sim shots on bots and people in certain situations. But I think for solo runs, I'm actually going to switch to combat medic for this run, just so I can make medkits.
Damn it, bunk.
Okay, now we're going to go through this a little bit faster since I already kind of covered the how-tos of using the medic, so...
Dan, you hear me?
Hey, what's up? I don't see you guys on the roof.
We're going for it. Trying the subway to Inwood. Over.
Yeah, really? I don't... maybe the grunts will wipe him out on the Bronx. Guys?
Using a stem. Stay sharp. We gotta... Yeah, it's not your day, creeper. Stay together! Creeper's close! Grab what you can and regroup at the elevator. You're rat food now.
I was hoping to find a crate, but... Sometimes I forget. I'm like, did I look back there?
We gotta get in the elevator now. It's gotta be something. I like it. Elevator's on its way. Simple but effective.
Wrong floor, assholes.
Dan, you there?
Oh, he just disappeared.
Always.
We're headed down. Out of food. Gotta go now. You coming? Over.
Look, I got food and booze for a month. Your heads will be here by then. I'm gonna wait it out, but I'll keep an eye out for you.
Oh my god. There's no other way out.
Holy Christ. You seeing this? Goddamn Thanksgiving Day parade.
There's no way the army expected this many. Shh, don't make a sound.
Not as lucky this time, except... Is that an assault rifle? I guess I'll take that.
Eyes over here!
A lot of heavy weapons laying around. Holy stems.
Using a stem.
Let's just get this started.
Come get me. Time for a stem boost. That's enough for everybody.
Pyramid! Can't let them get up here.
You guys okay?
We take
I'm hearing a lot of action from your way.
Get down the elevator shaft.
Working on it. Yeah, fits like a glove. here!
That is how you get the virus.
Coming in!
I'm down.
Simple but effective.
Hazmat over here.
Now I rushed that one a bit more, but yeah, you can see that I got the virus sample there from killing a bomber, and I got this nice assault shotgun. You tend to not get medkits anymore for bombers, which makes me a little bit. It's unfortunate to me, honestly, but
Hey, this should help.
Bunko.
Thank you.
Gotta find
I'm not gonna bother simming them because it's gonna run out by the time
Slow and silent.
we even get to the next area. So I will, however, kill them. Maybe. No, I didn't even search over here before we started because I was just confident I would be fine. And we were. Now the virus sample is going to give you
I like it.
extra points when you finish, and for each person that carries the virus, they will get more. They get 3 blue points and I think 200 gold, and they stack. So for every virus sample that you do pick up, you're going to get more points. However, the more hits you take with the virus, it gets to a certain point where it starts to leak, and you take enough damage, any hit you take, you will be infected, and you will have to disinfect.
Don't stop
So
until we hit the subway.
it's kind of not that great to grab it unless you're at the end, or you're very confident that you can stay alive and not get hit.
my ass.
Most of the time I see people grab the virus, they just die with it. So just
Thanks.
grab it at the end, try to kill a bomber at the end during the finale, see where it's at. Grab it once you're done. It's really easy to do if you kill a bomber near the exit.
Buy us a few seconds.
So it looks like we got one bag of stims. I've got this assault shotgun. There's a flame. I love the flamethrower.
Yeah,
It's
fits
really good
like
for
a
crowd
glove.
control. Got my chainsaw.
Guys, I'm seeing a swarm coming straight for you.
Oh, shit. Where?
Right down the motorway.
I like it. Anything
High
to slow
voltage,
down.
finally.
Electric grid is juiced up.
So we got an MGL there. I got a payload. Got this assault shotgun up here. Good on ammo, and it's been more than 180 seconds. So as soon as I kill 30 zombies, I will make another med kit. So. Alright, well, let's start. Well, I want to be in a good position. We're just going to let this count down. I'll edit out these little countdown portions if I find them unnecessary, just to skip to it.
Let's see what you got.
See if we can get inside his head. What are you thinking, Tashawn? Bald. You can almost see his eyes.
Reloading. Come on now, creep. Your ass is there. Oh shit! Get back!
I've been saving this bad boy. Gun drop.
Climbing.
Yeah, fits like a glove.
They're getting in.
This is my preferred way of dealing with the spectrals.
Friendly down over here.
Got some stim boost, hey. You're all right. That's it. Up you go. I thought he'd never go down.
Where is the old chainsaw when you need it?
Using a
Man, I could not get an angle on this goddamn bull.
Ball is down. Reloading. Using a stem. I like it. There's enough for everybody. Gas bag! Infector coming in! We're dead, hazmat! Hey, I'm reloading! Bull! Time for stim boost. Hazmat inbound! Using a stem. Gas back down! Stay clear of the gas. Creeper! I see a bull! Did everybody get some?
Who is down?
Gas bag!
They're invisible. There's a huge glitch going on right now.
Bull!
What is going on? This isn't even going to be a good example of a video.
Fits like a glove. Bomber! Hazmat inbound! Take out the bomber! I see him! They've got me surrounded!
Well, that's one way to do it.
Did everybody get some? Get Reaper! Hey, someone give him a hand! Using a... One of ours is down! Hey, someone give him a hand!
So we're about at the end.
There's enough for everybody! Bull! I see a bull!
We're about at the end.
Come on! Bull! We've got an infect hazmat! What? Infector? Did everybody get some? Infector coming in!
Last few zombies.
Now's our time. Dan, can we get to the subway?
Probably the best it's gonna be. Go for it. And good luck down there.
Thanks. Take care of yourself, Dan. It's better times. Over.
So that was a very, very weird glitch.
Over and out.
Raise the gate. Here we go.
It kind of messed up the flow. I ran out of stims because of it. I was expecting the bull and the gas bag or lurker to follow me.
Slow and silent. Go! Go! Go!
No turning back now.
What do we have here? Keeping you in the fight.
Appreciate it.
Let's see if we can find another bag.
Eyes over here! Time for a stim boost. Go! Go! Keep moving!
2 shotguns. Sometimes you'll find medkits out on the outskirts.
It's open. Go!
Sounds like M16s.
Creeper on the loose!
Damn it. He got away.
Hey, I'm reloading!
Get off my train! Hey! Get out of it!
I see a ball! Using a stem. I thought he'd never
Another
come
example
down.
of the 50% extra firearm damage for 10 seconds. And rejuvenating your stims.
Start my train! Get in here!
Creep!
It's him.
Him? Oh, my reputation precedes me.
Can you get us to Inwood?
For a price? This rabbit hole is chock-a-block with goodies. Bring them to me.
Normally I don't go down this route, but because I have masking stims, I am going to go down this long route. Grab crate number 1.
Grab the supply box. Heading back with it. Gas bag! Infector coming in!
We got a bomber!
Oh, God, get this off of me! Bomber! Time for a stim boost.
Damn it, stop!
Come on, Angel. Get your ass back here.
Who shot me?
I'm out! There's enough for everybody. Reloading!
That's that reload when I knock him back, if you time it right. The shotgun can be really effective.
Those giants in the Bronx must be shitting in their drawers by now.
So it's been 30 seconds, so I definitely want to refill.
Using a stem.
Restim myself so I just don't take any damage. I got 2 stims if I get stuck down here, which I don't think I will.
Grab the supply box. Heading back with it. Works
This
for
is
me.
the new machine pistol.
Creep.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Spotted a sneaky bastard.
Have a good day, creeper. Give me some room. Did everybody get some?
Bye. Oh god, they're in trouble. I'll be alright. Maybe not.
did what you said.
Now, I generally know this bag of Sims is going to be here. Usually I always keep one on reserve, but I knew that was going to be there.
Full! Infector coming in!
This is the second staircase I like to hold up on.
Infector coming in! Using a stealth.
Get that 10-second damage boost.
I see a bull! Big bull!
Don't open that door. It'll totally kill the strategy. This one's fine to open. Except it's locked. This is the new machine pistol, fully auto.
Hey, I'm reloading!
It's not even a machine. Yeah, it's not even the same gun. It's amazing. It works really well with the gunslinger.
Shh, don't make a sound.
Oh, cool.
I like it.
Save some sprint. Oh, it's my team. You could be a lot more bold as a medic if you know how to play this class right. Like, normally I would not be in here grabbing this crate, but I am feeling it.
Found another box. Time to go. Come get me.
We'll dodge. Got this assault shotgun.
Screamer! Screamer! Shut him up! Reloading! For you. And for
Oh, thank you ever so much.
Bomber! Stay back! Neutral.
Ow. Good thing I was stemmed. Hey, I got a medkit.
We've got an
Oh yeah, that's
infector.
right, I picked one up.
Infector coming in!
It's been about 30 seconds.
Hey, I'm reloading! We've got an infector! She ain't getting up. Hazmat inbound! Full! Time for stim boost.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I thought he'd
5
never
swings.
come down.
Probably a little less this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Oop, it turned.
Big ball is down.
So what happens, right, when the armored grunts turn armored Zeke?
Fresh ammo coming up.
Hey, Tashawn.
Found another box. Time to go. Eyes over here.
Sometimes you can find a gun right here. There's a bag I saw there too, but I'm gonna leave that there. That's my backup bag.
For you.
3 more. So let's get this one. And then the 2 on the top right
Found
far
another
side.
box. Time to go. I did what you said.
To work today is to eat tomorrow.
Now I do want to teach you guys something that is fairly well known, but just for the record kind of style. If you go through this door, you can sometimes find medkits in these side doors. Usually you'll just find a lurker. Either around the corner.
Creeper!
But anyways, you come down in here. The bots are going to bust the door open. Just be careful. Sim out if you have to.
Using a stem.
Lock the door. This can be a place, I mean, this has been here since the beginning of the game. They haven't done anything with it. This can be a really easy place for you to hold up. That your friends or your bots respawn.
There's enough for everybody.
Actually, in fact. Heal your teammates. Get some stims.
So everybody's going north for the big freeze. Huh?
And a lot of the times you will
Until
find a
the big
medkit sword
thaw.
down here, if you're weak enough. Or at least a stim bag.
Grab the supply box.
Now, you
Heading
wouldn't
back with
open
it.
this door if you're trying to use this strategy, if you're having a hard time and you just want to get the katana done. But I'm just going to play it like normal.
Slow and silent. For you.
Much obliged.
Alright, let's go get this last crate and wrap this up.
Found another box. Time to go. I've been saving this bad boy. Time for stim boost. I did what you said.
All aboard who's coming aboard!
And that's it. New York 1 as a medic.
They're making too much noise. They're gonna come.
5 skulls. I'm going to edit this because it was it took me 2 tries.
I can't!
Using a scout.
Done deal. So that means we've got New York 1 finished as every class with the gunslinger on this channel. So I think I'm going to do that one tomorrow. And then I'm going to keep doing more classes as the medic. But in this video, again, you'll have being a medic with a good team, being a medic with a shit team. So both options. There's only one real difference in what I change in the class, but we'll see what the kills are. And then also just have it go to the ending screen to prove that I finished it. Alright, that's New York 1 as a medic. No glitches or mutators. Like and sub if you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be putting out more stuff like this. And the weekly challenge mode, I'll be doing a solo and a team run video. So anyways, see you guys later. Thanks.